Hello, my name is Honey, and welcome to day 1 of perfecting Xianyun. Since Xianyun is going to be rerunning soon, I thought it'd be nice to finally give her the attention she deserves. I'll be spending the next week or so ascending, leveling, and perfecting her. Since I need some experience books and Mora to ascend her, I'll start by farming some leylines. I'm running low on netland materials, so I'll be farming the leylines in netland today. Let's go. Now that's out of the way, let's take a peek at Xianyun's current build. She's already sort of built, but she's been sitting on the shelf since shortly after I pulled her, so she could definitely use some work. This is my Xianyun's current build. Her stats overall are pretty low. I'd really like to improve her attack percent and energy recharge. Luckily, I already have one of her best in-slot 4-star weapons, and it's already ascended to level 90. I probably won't change her weapon, but if I do, it'll be for the Favonius Codex. These are Xianyun's current artifacts. Some of the pieces are okay, but others, like her timepiece, need a lot of work. I'd also like to get her on a full 4-piece set of iridescent Venever. She's C0, and her talents are currently at 177. Overall, she could be worse, but I have a lot of work to do to get her to reach her full potential. To ascend her to level 90, I'll need to craft 6 Vayuta turquoise gemstones, farm the solitary Swanee, and collect a good amount of Clearwater Jade. We'll start with the Clearwater Jade. It was around here that I realized I'd collected enough Clearwater Jade to ascend Xianyun. However, since Lanyan also needs them and I'd like to ascend her to level 90 soon as well, I decided to collect as many as I could. There is so much Clearwater Jade in Chenyuvale. At this point, I'd been collecting them for ages. So I decided to take a break and enjoy the scenery. Anyway, back to work. We were able to collect well over the amount of Clearwater Jade that Xianyun needs. All that's left are the Vayuta turquoise gemstones and solitary Swanee boss drops. I was going to end day 1 here, but I realized that it's Wednesday and our talent book domain won't be open again until Saturday, so let's do that really quick. Xianyun's talents are already pretty high, but I want them to be at a solid 888, so we'll need to farm a few more books. Let's go! We'll be farming the Circle of Embers for Guide to Gold talent books. This is the team we'll bring. I only had enough resin to complete the domain 3 times, but it was still a nice boost towards my goal. That's the end of day 1 of perfecting Xianyun. We made some good progress, and I'm really happy with how much was accomplished in a single day. I'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Since the talent book domain is closed until Saturday, we'll be focusing on the solitary Swanee until then. I ended up spending both days 2 and 3 farming this boss. I was hoping to get lucky with the drops and only have to farm it for 1 day, but I was definitely not very lucky. After 3 full days of grinding, we can finally ascend Xianyun to level 90.
It is through our journey in this world that we gain experience. Power is not everything. The skills of communication are more important. If you have time, let us find a place with a pleasant view, where we can admire the scenery, converse, slow down our pace, and simply enjoy being alive.
According to Hoyolab, I should have had enough experience books to fully level her to 90, but it must have been a miscalculation. Luckily, I was able to rush to my teapot and buy a few experience books from Tubby. Yay! Level 90 Xianyun. That's the end of days 2 and 3 of perfecting Xianyun. Now that she's fully ascended, all we have to focus on are her talent levels and artifacts. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. I thought I'd have to spend the next 2 days on the talent book domain, but luckily we already have enough books after just today. Yay! Finally, her talents are at 888. That's the end of day 4 of perfecting Xianyun. She's fully ascended with solid talent levels, so all she needs now are artifacts. I'll be spending the next few days grinding the Valley of Remembrance domain in the hopes of getting her a full set of Iridescent Venerer. I probably won't update until after I've finished, so I'll see you then. I spent 5 days straight in this domain, and unfortunately I wasn't very lucky with the artifact drops, so I only got a few potentially usable pieces. I ended up strongboxing after a few days though, and was able to scrape up a few more pieces to level. And with that, we are at the end of day 10 of perfecting Xianyun. We were able to get her a full set of Iridescent Venerer, though some of the pieces I'm not quite happy with, as well as ascending her to level 90 and getting her talents up to 888. Overall, I'm really happy with the progress that we've made. So let's get into Xianyun's new build. Xianyun is much stronger now. She's gotten over 1,000 more attack, higher crit rate, and higher energy recharge than before. When she uses her weapon's passive, it's almost at 200%. And these are her current artifacts. I'm pretty happy with them, except for her timepiece again. It was the best that I could get in the time frame that I had. I would have liked to have gotten her an attack percent circlet, but unfortunately I didn't get one. And finally, as you know, her talents are at 888. Overall, I'm really proud of what I was able to accomplish within such a short period of time. To be honest, I never intended to pull for Xianyun. When I got her, I was actually going for gaming constellations, and she decided to come home. At first, I'll admit, I was quite disenchanted by Xianyun. I didn't appreciate her character design, nor did I find her playstyle very fun or appealing, so she sat on the shelf for about a year. However, now that I've spent the last week or so focusing on farming for and building Xianyun, I can say confidently that she is an asset to my account. She's not only a great support for gaming, but any character that utilizes plunging in their kit, including the new character, Veresa. I think if you're planning on pulling for Xianyun, you won't be disappointed. That's the end of perfecting Xianyun. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.